Hey guys, it's SimsAstraia and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is another starter home. It ends up at 21,000 simoleons, I think. Pretty sure it's about that. So basically, I decided it's just a one bedroom, it's just a one bedroom, one bathroom, and it's really pretty small, but it is a starter home. And I actually think it's really quite cute. I decided to call it like a student starter because once it's actually like together and it's all built and actually go into the bedroom, I don't know, the bedroom just reminds me of a young girl student, like friends that I've got, you know, and what I would sort of want for my bedroom if I had a bit more space. A lot of cushions and everything, like a lot of patterns and pinks and stuff, but not like the pastel pink rooms that I've done before. Yeah, a little bit different, but I don't know why, it really sort of gave me like student first house vibes. So that's what I went for. And I'm pretty sure it was in my last video, the tiny townhouse, that I mentioned that the very cheapest counters, not the used ones from City Living, but the base game ones, they're really not my favourite. I really don't like them, but I like the Parenthood ones, and they're 50 simoleons extra per counter. So basically, I sacrificed like a lot of other furnishings and like a lot of decoration in order to like get a kitchen that I liked. So yeah, I'm not even gonna apologise for it. The kitchen ends up being like really quite cute, and see, to be honest, so does the living room. The whole house does end up really quite nice, especially for a starter home. The green starter home that I have, that's actually my second top viewed video, so if you guys like this one, maybe go check that out. Yeah, the interior of that house is really like not to my taste personally. I wouldn't say that I would want to live in that house. But this one, I actually like it. Like, I would be okay with this being my student accommodation. But you know what? See, like, talking real life here, even the greenhouse, I would be happy with that being my student accommodation compared to the things that I have had. I mean, in my very, very first video, which I haven't gone back and watched it yet because it's only been about like 3.5 weeks, but I like to think that I have improved. A lot of people have said that I've improved, especially with my voiceovers. But yeah, in that very first video, I talk about the first student flat I was in and the fact that like the bathroom was like brown walls and brown flooring with pink, like with a pink toilet, a pink sink and a pink bathtub, and it was disgusting. Like the place, just thinking about the place makes me physically uncomfortable. I do not ever want to go back there ever in my life. Being in that street again makes me physically uncomfortable. Like, that was the worst accommodation experience of my life. Like, you know how sometimes you end up, I want to say this actually. I went to Africa. I built a school in Africa, and I lived in like an absolutely well cheap hostel. Like, I shared a room with 8 other girls, and I would rather live like that forever than go back to that flat for a week. And I am not exaggerating. The place was freezing. Like, one of our flatmate wouldn't let us put the heating on because the radiator makes noises. Whatever. It basically needed bled, but he wouldn't let us do it. Anyway, so the heating, he would always turn the heating off Like, we could never have heating on, so we ended up with space heaters in our room. So as soon as we left our room, because it's an old tenement building, so there's not a lot of heating at all. Like, it's not well insulated, so it doesn't retain heat, especially like in the Scottish winter. So whenever we would leave our room, like to go to the bathroom or to go to the kitchen or something, you'd properly need to wrap up in like 3 jumpers, a coat, socks, slippers, gloves, or you would end up coming back in and you'd be blue. Like, it was that cold. Because this guy just wouldn't keep the heating on because the radiator made some noise. And he also, right, so I always wake up in the middle of the night to go to the toilet. He would always be in the toilet at the exact same time. Always. And he would be in there for like 3 hours some nights, because he like had this really intensive skincare routine, and like would do his hair and everything. 3 hours consistently. We once had to go to the 24-hour McDonald's to do the toilet because he would not come out. I can't believe I'm going on this massive rant, but yeah, that is my experience with student accommodation. So you know what? This place, I would love it. I would be so happy if my next go to student accommodation was this place. Just now I'm living with my mum because, as some of you guys know, I'm getting married in 2019. So basically we're just trying to save money just now. So hopefully the next time I'm living somewhere that is not my mum's house will be with my fiance slash will then be husband, and we're in like a proper house and not a student place, because oh my goodness, I actually like never ever again. And you know what, I don't like, looking at the time of this video and how long I've got left, I don't even have enough time to go into my second student flat, the one that we actually had to leave. Like we would have stayed there longer, but we actually physically had to leave because things stopped working. And you know what, that's a story for another day. So if I do a tenement build, which I'm pretty sure, I think that's what I'm going to do, I'm hoping that's going to be my next video, then if I do that, that will be the story for that one, because I feel like I just get really bad luck with student accommodation. But anyway, that is on to the screenshots, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!